My name's David Orr, I'm the manufacturing manager within VISY. I've been with VISY for 3 years. The part of the job that I absolutely love is the opportunity to work with a team, a strong team, work on problems and improve the site and take it to the next level. So making every day a better day.
The VISY vision, and this is across all of VISY, not just plastics, is to be the global leader in creating sustainable packaging solutions for a better world. To give you a feel for how big plastics is for VISY, there's some quick numbers. 2.1 billion plastic containers and 1.2 billion preforms. So a preform, that's a preform. What we do is we make a preform and then we put it in the machine, heat it up and blow it up, and we produce bottles like that.
So what I learned from the VISY factory was how bottles were made from small pellets. And what surprised me quite a bit is how much you can make in like an hour.
So if you look carefully here, you can see the preform going into the mould. The mould closes, spins round, and then we use 40 bar air, which is high pressure air, blows the bottle on the way round, and then opens the mould back up and picks up the bottle. Now what's really important here is all about speed. So when you make PET, you want to run fast, and if you have an issue, it's all about timing of those feet or the fingers.
It was just so satisfying. It was like flat, and then it just goes like you don't expect it to happen.
So what we do is, when we blow it, the actual mould itself, it's got cold water running through it, so we blow and set in that speed.
And to give you a feel for speed, we produce somewhere between, depending on the machine, somewhere between 6,000 and 24,000 bottles an hour per machine. Our biggest product, our biggest single product that we make here on site is your pop tops.
So what's interesting is we have bottles that are our design owned by VISY, and then we've got ones that are owned by the customer. So you can imagine though, I mean this is a bulk water bottle. People think, oh, it's only water, if it was to leak, what's the problem? If you put them in your Forby and go camping for a week and you lose all your water, big problem. If we're doing say a 20 litre acid bottle and it was to leak, that's bad.
So you're going to see a lot more new products coming out of VISY in the future, and others that around being green or thinking green, where it's either lighter weight. So one of the things you probably haven't noticed is, say, with milk bottles, 2 litre, 3 litre milk bottles are 15% lighter than what they were, 2 years ago, Mark?
72 gram bottle originally is now 60 grams and looking to go lighter.
I didn't expect the manufacturing and the recycling to come from one company. Even mismade products can be recycled through the facility. They all go to one centre and they get recycled into other products that they also use.
What is getting cut off from the top and bottom, or the top and tail, is the exact same weight as what's in one of these bottles. Really? Yeah. So what you're seeing here is it's getting recycled, ground up, and then coming back in. So that's closed loop.
So when I look at the technology we had 10, 15 years ago, where we are now is greatly improved. For example, when you look at camera systems, for example, inspection or security, or even detection systems, what we can do now was not even thought of 10, 15 years ago.
This is a vinegar bottle, 2 litre vinegar. This machine runs this bottle all day, 5 days a week. 2 customers take it. You're probably wondering why we do this. So if the customer asks, how do you know nothing's gone in? We've inverted the bottle, goes straight through and then gets bagged. So this is the big selling point for VISY to our customers, because we can guarantee that we've got no foreign material. So you imagine the worst thing that could happen would be have a pinprick hole, which you can get, put it in your bag, take it home, and you open the cover and you've got vinegar everywhere. So what we're doing there is we're pressure testing. So what we do is we blow the bottle up and we're looking for it to hold pressure. If it drops pressure, it automatically rejects. The other thing we're doing just behind you is we're putting a UV print on the bottle, which you can't see. The reason for that is every one of our bottles is time stamped and date stamped. So if we ever have a problem, we put a UV light over the top and we know when it was produced.
The equipment that we've got on the floor, we've got a lot more data inputs, if you like, on the actual machinery out on the floor. So they give us better intelligence day in, day out on how we're performing, allow us to I suppose, study different metrics and give us different indicators, key performance indicators on whether we're meeting our needs or not.
So you might see the puck, the little sensor floating around. We attach it with a magnet to the machine. It starts collecting information around vibration, acoustics and temperature. In 7 to 10 days, it learns what's the baseline operation of that specific machine in that specific environment. You'd imagine the same machine, same model, would run very differently in the Queensland weather in opposition to Auckland, for example. Very simple to use. Once we learn the baseline operation of that machine, we then send the information via Wi-Fi to the cloud. If we cannot use the Wi-Fi connection of the site, we then use the gateway, the orange box that's also going around, which can collect up to 10 signals of 10 fit machine sensors, send up to the cloud then processes all this information and sends insights down to a dashboard where maintenance engineers, maintenance managers, factory sites, plant managers can follow up the condition degradation of the machines. This is the artificial intelligence output. This is the normal pattern, as you can see here. So from 0 to 0.33 is the green, all normal. 0.33 up to 66, we send a yellow advisory. You might check the machine, something might be going wrong. And then 0.66 to 1 is the red alert. So definitely go and check the machine, see what might be going wrong. It could be something like just something changed in the production line, you're running a different product. But this definitely sparks different alerts in the sensor.
Once the bottle's produced in here, there is no manning back end. So the robots look after all that.
So you still have people in the vicinity to know when something goes wrong?
Yeah. What we've got, I'll show you. We've got cameras inside so they know. Yeah. The robot knows what it's packing, so you never have an incorrect packing or incorrect product, incorrect height, incorrect stacking configuration. So you just know you're getting the right product configuration every time.
It was really amazing to see that type of, I guess, more traditional manufacturing happening, but how it had been automated. And I love they had a really strong focus on their people and particularly the safety of their people.
At VISY as a team, which is highly diverse with different personalities, all learn to get along quite well.
We want to ensure that we include a much more diverse group in culture, as well as gender diversity. Traditionally, manufacturing has been a male-dominated component of the workforce, and we want to bring more women into that. And looking for that balance for better is a program that we run here.
It was really great to see such a big player like VISY have such a massive manufacturing plant right here locally in Queensland, and it was good for the students to see what that means for the future of jobs in Queensland. Manufacturing in Queensland is one of our largest industries. It contributes over $20 billion to our state's economy and employs almost 200,000 people. There were a number of teachers on the tour, which was great because alongside the parents, educators play a crucial role in encouraging these children to undertake careers in STEM and empowering them to be able to understand how their subjects and things that they learn in school actually apply in the manufacturing sense.
I think anyone that loves the team environment, the opportunity to have a win, have an experience of working in a team and troubleshooting and problem solving, VISY and manufacturing is definitely for you.
The use of advanced manufacturing opportunities within our manufacturing process has given us the opportunity to improve our efficiencies, our downtimes, our impact on the environment, so we can reduce waste, and through those opportunities we continue the cycle of improvement.
That's one of the benefits of working here at VISY, is we have the ability to innovate, produce, create, improve existing materials or create brand new materials that help us in everyday delivery of everyday products in our homes.